as we continue here on American Championship Wrestling. Glad to have you along with us this week. Scotty Piper, also Chance Williams, Keith Butler here, calling the action.
Whatever, mouth.
Mitch Gout on special assignment this week, taking care of the interviews.
Keith, I guess you know what it's like to have your hands full.
Entering the arena, Chief Jay Eagle in the IWA. This is for the U.S. Heavyweight Championship.
Chief Jay Eagle making his way to ringside here.
Chief has on some new feathers this week.
New feathers? Hey, does that other Indian make feathers too, or just baskets?
That other Indian only makes baskets, but let me tell you a little something about it. I used to like this fella, like I told you earlier, Chance, but this backstabbing in and this tanning bed wanna be with that big tub of blubber and this big stupid-looking Billy Jack standing over here. I don't know who he is. He's as tall as the top rope, and then you got over there Ashaka Kaka Pukuka Taka over there in the pink, whatever he says every time he gets an interview. I'm gonna beat the dog walking you know what out of every one of them boys if I get my hands on them.
Well, I'm real surprised to hear you say that. Never thought I'd hear you talk about the IWA.
Well, I like Eagle. Well, excuse me, let me take that back. I like Eagle's tactics. That I like. But I do not like what he did to Blackjack when I was not around.
Well, I don't have no personal problem with Chief Jay Eagle, but Scotty, as long as you're set here, I hate him too.
Hey, thank you, man. That's what I like about this man right here. This man right here stands behind my back no matter what come. Blankety blank blank or high water. You fill in the blanks at home, whatever you bozos want to say.
Well, thanks for that C note, too.
There you go.
U.S. Heavyweight Championship on the line here. Chief Jay Eagle in the flamboyant field, DeCARLO.
I was talking about this Indian last week, as a matter of fact.
Were you?
I really was.
Yeah, Eagle's got good tactics in the ring, but like I said, he crossed the bloodline. He did what you never do, and he jumped on family with something. He waited till I wasn't here to do it.
Well, guys, whether you like him or not, you've got to respect him.
I respect his tactics.
Keith, was I not out here bad-mouthing Chief Jay Eagle last week?
No.
What do you mean?
And this Phil DeCarlo, whoever he's supposed to be, he looks like he needs to be shooting craps in Italy somewhere or something, not here in this wrestling ring.
Listen, Keith, when Scotty's out here, you disagree with me.
I don't recall you saying anything bad about Chief Jay Eagle.
Here's a $100 bill. See if you can change your mind there.
Give me the $100 bill, and I act like I didn't hear him say you said it.
Nice. Tight body drop.
But you know, that's all right, Chance, because I do like his wrestling tactics. I have no problem with the IWA's wrestling tactics at all.
Big drop kick from the flamboyant one. As he drop kicks a couple members of the IWA who are on their apron.
That's one thing I like about Scotty, Chief Jay Eagle, Rick Michaels, and those guys. If they don't agree with you, just pay them, and then they'll agree with you.
There you go. That's what you're supposed to do. That's the American way. Payoff is the American way.
Hey, Scotty, I didn't get this Rolex by being stupid, you know.
There you go. There you go.
Keith, where's your Rolex?
Keith don't have a Rolex. He's still got that little Mickey Mouse deal with the two hands on it.
I don't need a Rolex.
What'd you get? Did you get that ride right there right after you got off It's a Small World? It's a world of laughter.
Fans here, you see Chief Jay Eagle holding up a fan. Holding up a poster that a fan had.
Last week we seen Chief Jay Eagle go head-to-head with Luscious Lonnie, and I tell you what, you're talking about a match. Scotty, you should have been here to call that one. I had to take control of that one, too.
Well, I tell you what, I can understand that, Chance, and I really hate your first introduction to American Championship Wrestling. I couldn't be out here, so me and you could really set the record straight when you first get here. You didn't have to be out here with these two bozos. Have I said enough till I make myself clear, Keith, huh?
Hello.
Hey, look, you know I know guys in American Championship Wrestling, such as Dr. Johnny Walker. I know that name strikes fear into your heart.
That name don't strike fear. Oh, that's the bozo that came in here and started changing all these rules. Well, I don't need to say bozo. He signs the checks.
My colleague, Mitch Gout, he's on the committee.
The doctor of what?
We won't talk about that on the air. How about that? And who'd you talk about, Mitchell Gout or Mitchell Galls? Oh, Mitchell Gal. There we go. There we go. I knew I'd get it right, poor fella. And by the way, let me harp on one question. Chance, I know you didn't know this, but at one point before, I was critically injured in an automobile accident before I came back. And when I left, at the time of my injury, I was three-time ACW World Tag Team Champion as one half of the Rock and Roll Connection. And now I look, and who they got out here now? They got Johnny B. Dumb, T.J. Hooker, Dr. Tom Presley, and I call them the rock and roll impressions, because if I'm not in there leading them, then they have nowhere to go. That little Elvis want to be dun 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 dun. Come out here with his blues.
I tell you what, he's back. Scotty. Ain't he great, Keith?
The flamboyant one outside of the ring now, being chopped from the wild man from Samoa. Watch it.
Ow.
And by the way, Scotty Piper,
My chest festered.
I've heard it come out of your mouth before. If you're a three-time world champ, that just means you've lost 3 times.
No. Remember, like I've told you, Bozo, over and over again, don't you ever say that. I was not there. At one point, Chance, I had to be away. Chief Red Thunder took my spot. Him and Johnny B. Dumb lost the titles. Then I left, and my boy Blackjack Dalton took my spot. Blackjack Dalton and Johnny B. Dumb lost the titles. Then I got injured, and ACW took the titles away from us. Therefore, if I'm not mistaken, I have never been beat for them titles. I've only won them.
But the records say you were a world champ, tag team champ.
The referee outside the ring, and so is Chief Jay Eagle. And look at Big Braveheart in here.
Well, this is the tactics I like. I don't want them to be done with me, but I do like these tactics.
Well, I agree with you, Scotty. You know, but let me try to smooth this over just a little bit. Maybe they just wanted good competition when they picked on you, because there ain't nobody else around here they can pick on.
You got that right. None of these pretty boys are any competition. Look at them in the ring.
Well, you see the flamboyant 1, 1, 2, 3.
Jay Eagle. Referee Mike Jackson back into the ring just to pin the flamboyant one, Phil DeCARLO. And the winner of the match, and still the U.S. heavyweight champion, Chief Jay Eagle.
IWA winner over Phil. I want to shoot a crap game to Carlo. How about that?
I love it. Ain't he